Yeah, it was like I knew what I was doing.
I'd like to see that again.
No way.
That was unbelievable. I can't believe you won that one.
Yeah, it was like I knew what I was doing.
I'd like to see that again.
I'm not going to let you guys off so easy next time.
We'll see about that.
I have so much to say about this topic, Sarah Catalesi.
I know.
Okay, number one, I will start by saying I have tinnitus. It's constant ear ringing. Now, what does that mean to you? Nothing other than I feel like I've had many a professional tell me that I'm at greater risk for hearing loss throughout my years, as I'm 52 now. So, but I'm also reminded of when my dad was with us, and Sarah, we would go to like a steakhouse, and my mom and all of us would be at the table, and I could see my dad, who looked so dapper, but he was just kind of glazed over and checked out because he couldn't hear the conversations going on around him, which is the worst part for someone that you love when they're there physically, but they start to withdraw in every other way because they can't hear what is connecting everyone. So this is so cool. Sarah's here. The guy that invented this brand literally had that experience with his grandfather, and so that's why he started this, a disruptor brand in hearing aids. You don't need a prescription. In fact, you may buy this tonight and end up having some sort of, what do they call the HSA account, the
FSA, HSA.
It's like the health savings account. You might get a portion of this purchase even reimbursed. This is a sale price on your screen that saves you $60 off the regular QVC price, and we've sold 30,000 of these since August. It is an all-in-one, completely comfortable, discreet hearing aid made for mild to moderate hearing loss.
Right.
And it's FDA, obviously, regulated and endorsed, and I can't believe that we are now in this wonderful day where people can just go over the counter and buy their hearing aids, because it used to be a whole thing with the doctor's appointment and a thing and a that and a thing.
Yeah, and because of that, it was not accessible to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So the gentleman you're referring to is Ishan. His name is Ishan Patel. And the reason he created it, it's kind of amazing because, again, he and his family, his grandfather had severe hearing loss. But over his growing up years, he saw his grandfather retreating, getting himself out of that situation. And it breaks my heart every single time I say it. When Ishan was a little boy, he thought his grandfather didn't like spending time with him because he didn't interact and he wasn't answering the questions. So the reason when the FDA kind of opened up this category 2 years ago, they made over-the-counter, FDA cleared over-the-counter hearing aids a complete category. And Ishan knew he had to do something. So why am I part of this brand? Why am I able to tell this story? I come to it a little differently. So what happened with me is here in the studio, I saw Ishan on his very first day presenting the product. I was walking by one of the monitors and it stopped me in my tracks. I listened to every word that he said because everything checked the box of what I was looking for my mom.
Oh,
yes, instantly I ordered them. I mean, it's something that, just like you might be flipping through the channels, watching, and you're thinking, this is what I need. So again, send them to my mom, and there's my sweet mama right there. And that little smile now is a pure smile instead of being the one that she's just nodding with a little smile just to kind of be part of the group.
So can we show everybody what they're getting? Because also, again, no prescription, background noise canceling, incredibly tiny thin in your ear canal, and has this tiny little antenna. Will change how you go to a holiday party. Will change how they engage at a graduation dinner. Will change. I mean, can we just roll one more and then do your whole tour?
Yeah.
Can we do one more of that simulation? Because it's life-changing when you hear the and then the listen.
Yes.
Grandma, come outside with me. Please, I want to play. Grandma? Do you hear me? Grandma, come outside with me. Please, I want to play.
Come on, let's do it.
I know, it's pretty amazing, right? So, you know, when you think about hearing aids, the way they used to be, right? Prescription, doctors, fine-tuning, And oh, by the way, the average cost of hearing aids costs $4,600. My mom's case wasn't covered by insurance. So again, what makes these so special, again, FDA cleared. These hearing aids, it's kind of that all-in-one. So the blue light that you're looking at with Sean right now, when your hearing aids are inside, not only are they recharging in that case, they're also sanitizing as well. So what we love about these, again, you get these home. We have 6 different ear tips for you to get that perfect fit. We have, I'm going to take off my IFB right here just so I can show you. There's a little guide wire right on the end, and that little guide wire allows you to take it out. This circle right here, these are your full controls. When they're in your ear, you're going to press it 1 time. That's a volume. You're going to press it 1 to 5 times to change your volume levels. If you want to change a mode setting, meaning if you're in a conversation mode, you and I are just sitting here, that's one mode. We're going to walk to that or go to that steakhouse like you were saying with your dad. Now you need to maybe change a mode again, you press and hold. So again, you have full customization on your hearing aid. But then from here, all you have to do is put it in your ear. When you put it in your ear, you're going to twist it around a little bit, and I want you to see that it is virtually undetectable. So again, I'll kind of turn sideways as well. If my hair were down, you wouldn't even be able to tell that I had it in.
My dad so needed a hearing aid, but one, there was like this pride and this shame of feeling
there was a stigma to it.
And number 2, my mom, candidly, right now needs this as well. And one of the other barrier to entries is it's like when they were here half-time, 6 months out of the year, you know, they didn't have a full suite of doctors. And how many of us, if we don't really have ear issues, have like an audiologist or an ear, nose, and throat doctor? So now you got to find one. Now you got to wait to get an appointment. It literally would have taken months to get him in the office, to do the testing. Then they probably would have outsourced it again to other testing and then get the prescription back. And then, I mean, this is literally, when you need aspirin, you go to the drugstore right at the corner. You get the aspirin, you come home, you've got relief in 5 minutes. Same now in this category, thanks to Congress a couple decades ago or whenever it was. They essentially deregulated this, and now
2 years ago.
Oh, 2 was it? Okay, fine.
Only
I thought it was
2 years?
longer.
No, 2 years ago.
You can go into any over-the-counter situation. Now, they're not all created equal, but on the sale price on your screen, these are incredible. And here's who it's for. And here is who it's not. Because if you have really progressed hearing loss, that ship has sailed.
So again, these are for anyone 18 and older with mild to moderate hearing loss. And what we mean by that is if you find yourself turning the TV up a little bit louder, if you find yourself not really being able to make out the words in a crowded situation, if you're having trouble talking on the phone or hearing the person on the other end, that's considered that mild to moderate hearing loss. What we're also going to talk about is who it's not for. So anything with severe or profound hearing loss. Maybe you were born with something like a misshapen ear inside or an ear canal. If it's painful to wear anything in your ears, definitely see your doctor, and you'll have to go forward from that. But if you think about it, mild to moderate hearing loss is probably one of the most untreated conditions in the world right now. And it's crazy to think upwards of 80% of those people that should be wearing hearing aids aren't. Why? Because of cost prohibitive. Maybe it was the doctor. Maybe it was just too difficult. What Audien has done is truly put the power, right, the freedom, the independence in your hands by having these at home.
And by the way, like this guy is getting an award tonight from a very big company for his entrepreneurial disruption and innovation in this space. Not only is it affordable and discreet and comfortable, and the battery life is hugely long, because that's the other thing. But we've sold 30,000 of these since he debuted a couple months ago on this channel. They ship entirely for free, and you have a holiday return policy up into the last day of January for you or someone you love to try them, wear them, and road test them through the most engaging time of our year, which is one of those times that people with hearing loss or hearing challenges withdraw from, and they don't accept the invite. And when I think about just the other day, we took Jagger to visit my mom at assisted living, and it breaks my heart, but my mom can't hear what Jagger is saying. So she doesn't know how to respond, or she'll respond like not appropriately because she's answering a question Jagger wasn't asking.
Yeah.
And then Jagger checks out because
Yes.
she's like, what is going on with Nana? And it's
Yeah.
just, it's about connection.
Yeah, and we talk a lot about, you know, why it's so important, and like there's a phrase, it's life-changing, right? And I think we hear that a lot here at QVC too. Products come into play and you're like, wow, like tongue-in-cheek a little bit, like a great pair of jeans is life-changing, right? A great lipstick is amazing.
Yeah.
A great recipe, those pretzels, life-changing, right? But all of a sudden, change the words. All of a sudden, it's changing lives. Not only for the person that you're picking this up for, but for every family member that also interacts with your loved ones. When you get this home, it's incredibly easy. Again, it's accessible, it's affordable, and it's easy. There's a 5-step guide right here. So it's let's get started. You're gonna see, maybe it's getting that custom ear tip. Maybe it's figuring out your volume modes. If we take a peek right here too, here is our 6 different ear tips that we're getting. I love that. And then Sean, in front of you over there, there's a little card. That is amazing. For the lifetime of your hearing aid, you have hearing specialists from Audien, full-time employees. They are dedicated to make sure that you get to start enjoying the conversation.
Re-engage, and here we go.
Yeah.
I want you to listen to this, and then join us back here, because this is another example of the profound difference this category makes.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, honey. I love you so much.
Huh?
I said happy anniversary, honey.
What?
I said, never mind.
Happy anniversary, honey. I love you so much.
And I love you too.
Oh, they're so beautiful. Thank you.
But it's the frustration on both ends.
Yep.
Did you see that?
Yep.
And all of a sudden when he put, you know, when he's listening, that simulation, there was birds chirping as well.
I know, like you,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable, the audio quality, the background noise canceling. So if you are in group situations or restaurants or public areas or, you know, a party, like it helps to essentially turn down the background volume so that what's in the forefront is the priority. Everything is so crystallized. And I just honestly, like we only get this one life, and shame or money or pride, none of that should keep someone from being able to live and enjoy richly and robustly with all of their friends and their loved ones and their grandkids. And I just think about so many times that my dad, you know, like if we were going to the movies, he would say no because he can't understand the dialogue.
And this is what's amazing again. So again, these cases, I love it. This was the perfect solution to my mom. These I said earbuds because are today's special value. Hearing aid, these are FDA cleared hearing aids. These have a 24-hour battery life just in these. Then you have another 3 full charges in here. So you're talking 100 hours. Maybe that means 5 to 7 days of battery life in here. Maybe you have the $4,000, $5,000 hearing aids. Maybe this could be that extra one for you as well. But if you think about it, the whole reason this category opened up is because the majority of the hearing loss right now is mild to moderate. We can fix it with this, and that's what I love. Any questions, lifetime support, call, text, email, we got you covered. But out of the box, it is easy. It's accessible. And for me, my mom is 10 hours away. She's still in Michigan. And I can't help her with an app. I can't help her with, I love it because that smile is a smile. That's not the smile of just nodding your head smiling. Like, this is it. I love it.
We talk about, you know, really like feeling present in your space, in your life, with others is about connecting. And you really start to like, it almost becomes a mind game when you can't hear and you can't connect with the outside world. You begin to essentially go into this small little bubble that you create, which is just you, because you feel completely detached from everything out here. And that's where the depression comes in, and that's where the withdrawing comes in. And like, it's, now that there's an affordable, accessible, easy, over-the-counter solution, let us allow you, with easy pay and free shipping, Get these home, give them to someone you love or you, and hear your way through the holiday season and still return them up into the last day of January, because I am like you. I'm so passionate about this concept.
Yeah, and I love it. And again, we have one little pro tip for you. When you get this home, kind of just like your eyesight and you wear your readers, right? All of a sudden you can see again. Mild to moderate hearing loss happens over time. So when you get these home, give yourself grace. Maybe an hour a day for the first